Previously on Diamond Divers.
Black, horse.
After fighting the odds
Go for it.
and each other, the crew finally starts mining the ancient mine.
Grand Canyon of Diamonds. Woohoo!
JR thinks he finds their first diamond,
This thing looks like a diamond to me. Let's just keep it coming.
What's that?
and the crew is faced with a new danger.
Looks like a boat.
They realize they are not the only ones after the diamonds here.
I bet the poachers. You better get moving. These guys come out here and steal from us. We're not gonna take it. Out here now!
Now, American diver Sam stares death in the face
I think that's a shark.
over 100 feet below the ocean's surface.
Sam, you copy?
6 Americans, desperate and broke, head out on an epic adventure to Africa's most dangerous seas. They're risking everything to either strike it rich or die trying. The American crew knows that there's a shark in the water, in the same area that Sam is diving.
Look at a shark fin.
Is it a shark?
It's a shark, bro.
What they don't know is that Sam's arm is caught in the industrial vacuum nozzle. The suction power is more than 10 times the strength that a human can generate, so he has no chance of getting out while the pump is turned on. To make matters worse, his hand is injured and hemorrhaging blood.
JR, call Sam. Get him out of there.
Sam, we've spotted a shark.
We need to come up.
You copy? I can't understand you.
Sam, you alright? I see a big ass shark. Yeah, there's one right here.
That shark in the water is probably a great white. Sam's got to get out of the water now.
Sharks can detect a single drop of blood in the water if they're within a quarter mile of it. But only a few hundred feet away, Sam is in serious danger of being attacked.
Sam, if you can hear me, make it to the skiff boat.
It's a lot of air.
A lot of air. Hell, something's going on, man. Something ain't right.
What's that? What the hell?
That doesn't look good at all to me. Looks like blood, Marty. Oh my God.
The shark is now circling Sam at a perimeter of less than 30 feet.
Are you hurt? Shut down the pump! Sam's got his hand caught. Turn that pump off!
As the pump turns off, Sam's arm is released. Now he must make it to the surface in one piece. But he has to rise slowly. He can only ascend 1 foot per second or risk deadly decompression sickness. At over 100 feet down, it will take him nearly 2 minutes to reach the surface.
You see him?
Keep your eyes peeled, man.
Come here, Rick. Get a hand. You alright? Yeah, hand up. Oh, he's right there. Get out. Go, buddy. Get water.
Get in there and help me.
Get out. You broke under, bleeding. Got first aid kit? Yeah. Man, we got blood all everywhere, bro. Let's get him out of here.
Give me a good one. Find a place. Sit down. Take it easy.
Pulled myself and got out of the water. I was so happy to be away from that shark. As a diver, I've been trained to not panic. I've been in dangerous situations, but that was pretty scary.
It's nice we got Sam out of the water safe, but we don't know what's down there. It could be a great white. It's just the one shark that everyone feared, and that's what we fear now.
If you're feeling lightheaded or anything like that, you let Doc know, all right?
Yeah.
All right.
You're a tough cowboy, Sam. Getting stuck down there, it really freaked the
out of me. Honestly, I could have died down there, but I'm not going to let that get in the way of my job here. I just have to focus on my mission, finding diamonds.
You seen any turds?
No.
We're good.
It's been over 12 hours since the crew last saw a shark, and 16 hours since their confrontation with the poachers. Now they need to get back to work, bagging diamond-bearing gravel from the ancient Groom River Trench.
Hook her in and lock her down.
Bam. We're getting good at that, team.
Let's quickly get the dive in the water. Yeah, it's scary, I have my friend in that situation in the water with all the sharks and stuff, but, that comes with the territory of being a diver. Truth is, there could always be sharks in the water. The visibility is terrible most of the time. I'm sure we've been on sharks hundreds of times, right next to us. You just never know they're there. After what happened, I'm just going to have to pretend it's not there and just go on with my job.
Forward.
Look at the pipes.
After Sam's brush with death yesterday, the crew forgot to secure the vacuum hose to the boat. They became tangled overnight. Now they need to get the knot undone before they can start mining for diamonds.
Son of a bitch.
Rubber duck will fix it.
Sam and a South African crew member quickly jump onto the small speedboat to untangle the hose. Not everyone agrees with this plan.
Sam is in the rubber duck. We'll see something, man. You come with me.
I want Jason to be the skiff operator because he's the best man in the skiff in this crew. And they jump in there and think they know what they're doing and step on my toes in the process. This pisses me off. What's going on with the duck?
I'd like to be in a loop sometimes. I don't know what you guys are up to.
I can't relay everything to everyone.
If you want to do it all yourself, that's fine.
What is that stupid all about?
They're upset as in the skiff.
I was thinking, go f***ing sounds.
Easy.
Pull one half over, drop the other piece through.
Do you know what he's all about?
Sure be nice if they had somebody who knew how to drive a skiff, wouldn't it?
It's be nice to listen to somebody what the hell they're talking about. Guys around there trying to untangle the tube. Not sure they knew what they were doing. It's really frustrating because we're losing money by the minute. Come on. The hose will have to go through that hole, no matter what you do.
It's just a loop. It's not a knot.
It's a knot, man.
It's not a knot. Look at it. What do you got? Just a twist.
Okay, you're on. Put a line on that. Bring it to the bow.
Or if you want to do it the smart way, put a line on that and bring it underneath this. Very simple.
Right? And that don't work, don't talk to me. I don't care anymore. I'm not dealing with it.
Absolutely no reason to have to put a man in the water for this job. They don't know what the hell they're doing out there. It's a circus. Pull it right around.
Pull it here.
Yeah, just an easy pull. Now just keep doing that. There you are. Pull.
Careful, Marty.
Keep pulling.
Yeah, buddy.
I got it out.
I finally got the hose entangled. It could have went a lot smoother, a lot faster. It could have been a lot better. It's hard to be so long on this trip. You spend so much time with these guys and not be respected by Sam and Marty. Respect's earned through two ways: fear and understanding. I got to come to one of those guys. Yeah. Idiots.
Coming up,
You gotta do it quick.
medical emergency forces Marty and Jason into the African wilderness.
There's a lot of things out at night you have no control over.
Man, you hear that?
It's very foolish.
What is that?
Whoa.
Later,
Holy.
a deadly storm threatens their lives.
We're gonna have to fight this storm in the pitch black all night long. Nobody's gonna survive. Well, we got a few bags, more than we got all the rest of the time we've been here. So, who knows what's in them till they, go through them.
As a full day of mining comes to a close, Doc begins preparing a meal for the entire crew.
Hey, Doc,
Captain.
can you get my medicine?
No problem.
For the last 10 years, Captain John has had a life-threatening illness that he has kept private. The illness requires him to take medication daily, but the medication must be kept refrigerated at all times. But as Doc goes into the fridge, he makes a startling discovery.
After seeing the fridge unplugged, I was concerned because John's medicine's in there. That's going to go bad. So right away, I knew we had a bigger problem than just a broken fridge.
How warm inside is
Well,
it?
there's the problem. I'm concerned about your meds. I don't know what you want me to do about that, but that refrigerator's been out most of the night.
So is it 50 degrees, 70 degrees?
Yeah, I don't know. It's warm. It's warmer in there than it is outside.
It's probably ruined already.
Yeah, we'll need to get more. We'll need to come up with a plan.
How are we going to do that?
I don't know.
Without medicine, we can go into a coma.
maybe even die. So somehow we got to get some medicine back to the boat.
I got 12 hours for it's a crisis. If we run back, it's,
16.
yeah, that
Running back's not an option. There's got to be another way.
If we were to go back to 4, it'd be 16 hours, and that window's too big. Dad didn't medicine before the 16-hour window, so we got to come up with a solution quick. I can go to shore and meet a car or something. I'll run in and meet somebody.
Can we get somebody to find shore up here in a car where we're at?
Yeah. I know there's a road. I'll make a couple phone calls, get somebody motivated to bring it up to the end of the road, and we can send a skiff in and fetch it up.
The Petrie Hind is 1 mile off a deserted beach. There's a road almost 2 miles inland from the shore. Using their newly purchased satellite telephone, Captain John plans to call their South African employer, Cobus, and have him send someone up the coast in a car with replacement medicine. By land, the trip is just 5 hours. But someone from the Petrie Hind will have to navigate the rocky coastline to reach the shore. If they make it, they'll have to hike almost 2 miles inland to meet the driver.
Hello, this is Captain John on the Petrie Hind. We've had refrigeration failure in the galley and lost our medicine.
This is going to be real interesting. My thought is getting you close enough to get you on the shore without getting you soaking wet and still being able to get back off the beach with the boat. And then trying to do it in the dark.
Yeah. Well, it's quite a hike, too, up the hill. I mean, there's a big cliff. That's what it is, man. Getting to the road is going to be the tricky part, getting back down to the shore with the medicine.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll figure it out.
To have the guys go out in the middle of the night, it's very foolish. There's all kinds of animals out there. There's a lot of things out at night you have no control over. So for the guys to just think they can walk up and oh, I'm just going to stay on the road. Well, it's
All right. Yeah, 3 a.m. would sound good.
They have no business. I can't understand why Captain John would even consider letting them do that.
Thank you very much. We're counting on you. Bye now. I'm going to send a runner to our apartment to go fetch up the medicine that went bad in the refrigerator. The guys are going to have quite a hike in the dark in the wilderness of Africa. It's going to meet up, so it's going to be an interesting thing for the guys.
Let's get this show on the road, man. I'm not looking forward to it. I know you're not.
No, I was worried for him. We're his only chance. If we don't get it, he could die. There is no failure at this point.
You do it by yourself?
That's the plan, man.
Nobody should do this alone. I'll jump in.
Right on.
Captain John, obviously, he's running that medication. I don't want to stop mining, and if Pat's put up with Jason for a long hike through the night, so be it. As long as we keep mining.
We just gotta file in, man. We don't have time to dilly-dally.
Let me help you with the lines. All right.
Thanks, Sam.
All right, guys.
Yeah, as soon as we get in the boat, I realize how dangerous this is. We're in South Africa. We're not in America, and who knows we're going to come across hiking through this desert trying to find a truck.
Hey, Marty, that's first cabin of you hopping aboard with us on this. You didn't have to do that,
Nobody should do it alone.
That's
It's going to be a scary,
awesome.
It's going to be a scary walk.
It's going to be a scary landing, trust me.
A beach landing on this rocky coast is a dangerous maneuver. One wave could easily flip the skiff, smashing the crew into the rocks and surf.
You guys ready? Be safe, please. Come back.
Thanks, Sam.
That boat launch is about as smooth as it can be getting into a skiff. Hopefully that is an indication of how it's going to be on the beach. Just from this distance, they are going to run into some breakers. Worst case scenario, they get over there and they just get pushed in. They can flip the boat and just all wash up on shore, and then they're stuck. The boat can be f***ed, and what are we going to do? We can't go get them because they got the duck.
I hate this beach landings at night, man. This is dangerous. All it takes is a rock and the boat's done. God, look at them. The waves are kicking ass, man. I hope it doesn't kick our ass, too. See any rocks up there, guys?
Can't see anything here.
Oh. God, I hate this. Quick. You gotta do it quick.
Gotta do it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Right, you're off, guys.
All right. Signal for you, Junior.
Marty and Jason make it to shore safely. But now they face the desolate African wilderness, or whatever hides under the cover of its pitch-black night.
I'm proud of Jason for volunteering, but he's my son, and that's some pretty rough terrain at night. You know, I'm concerned. If something happens to one of them and they get hurt, then what do we do? They're literally on their own in the desert. I don't even want to think about it. A signal for you, Junior. All right.
Jason and Marty are on shore trying to get medication that Captain John desperately needs to stay alive. They need to hike nearly 2 miles through unknown terrain to get to the driver who has the medication. JR will wait for their return offshore in the speedboat.
I'm real proud of Jason for stepping up to the plate. He's risking his life to preserve mine, and there's nothing the father could ask from his son but to volunteer to do that. I'm quite proud of that. It will help the success of our mission here to mine diamonds. We can't mine diamonds unless we're here to do it. So Jason's making all that possible so we can stay.
Well, let's find that road.
Now on land, Jason and Marty face terrain inhabited by lions, hyenas, and deadly snakes. But animals aren't the only dangers they face. If they wander into another company's diamond mine, they could be mistaken as thieves and arrested, or even shot for poaching. But first, they're greeted by the 100-foot-tall sheer rock face that stands on the beach's edge.
This guy's gonna be a son of a bitch.
How do we get up this?
Man, there's no way up that, is there? Oh,
I
man.
think we have to go the other way. Look at that thing.
Yeah, no way we're getting up that. Dude. All right, let's hike around some more, try to find another way.
I think mostly what I'm afraid of is the unknown.
Yeah.
You know, it's the middle of nowhere in the coast of Africa. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, it's desert, it's sand dunes, it's,
And
you
we
know,
got charged with who knows what freaking bushes and
Yeah, what's that big snake is about this long, that wide, that just lays in wait?
The puff adder.
Yeah.
and I'm just concerned the boys will have difficulty, you know, finding the guy in the car.
Or they just find the wrong guy in the wrong car.
Yeah, the bottom line is it is diamond country, and they got those guards up there. I think they shoot first and ask questions later. You know, I'd worry more about that than the snakes.
Yeah. Who knows who's out there?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think I'm going to get any sleep till those boys get back.
With 9 hours until John must have his medication, Jason and Marty find an alternate route around the cliff. They hope it will lead to the road where the driver is waiting.
All right. Me, man. Man, you hear that? What is that?
We're not alone. We gotta keep moving. There's something following us right here. What the hell is out there?
I'll tell you what. I'll give you something, though. Something comes at me, I'm getting it, dude. You coming, Marty?
How long does your dad have?
I don't want to think about it. Pick it up, man. Dude, that's like briars.
Yeah, that's running all kinds of pokey stuff.
Never go this way, man.
You sure?
No, but that's not the right way. Let's keep following this trail up here, man. It looks pretty good. Look, we got a road.
They come across a narrow dirt road, but see no evidence of the driver.
Now which way do you?
Now they have to decide which way to go.
You know, we got somewhere, but where? I think Think we take a right? We get top of the hill, maybe take a look around.
I'm gonna go left. That looks like still the ocean that way.
This is your family. If you make the wrong decision, that's your fault.
Well, that's let me deal with that.
Okay.
I'm just glad to see the road here. We've got to almost be there.
You sure?
No, but I hope we are. I don't have much time. What's that? See that? What is that, Marty? Look at that.
What's this?
It's a car, man.
You sure it's the right one?
That's our guys. That's gotta be them.
Hey, if something looks fishy, get the hell out of here. We're ditching it.
I got your back. Someone's fishing, man. That's it. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you.
We appreciate it. Thanks.
Now we gotta find a way back.
This is downhill.
Just go down the water, yes.
Yeah, now we go left, right? Score.
This is not good. At this point, I'm worried. They were supposed to be back hours ago. And, I mean, if they don't get back soon, we're just going to have to turn the boat back to port.
I made it back to the beach.
Oh, right on, man. I'm happy the way things worked out.
On the beach right there.
We got the mess in our hands. And just excited we got to stay out here and get another chance to get some more diamonds. You know, didn't ruin our whole trip. You know, maybe I gained a little more validity in everybody's eyes. Hey, Dad? Dad?
I'm really tickled to see him return. It means we can keep mining, that I don't have to worry about my health, and that they're safe. It's all a good thing. All right, well, listen, I appreciate you taking chances with your life for mine. I won't forget it.
Can I go to bed now?
Yeah, you can go to bed now.
Thanks.
Coming up, the crew faces the worst storm of their lives.
It's the most disaster-ready-to-strike events that I've ever participated on the ocean.
After taking his medication, Captain John is back at full strength, and the crew continues hunting for diamonds.
Please sound the music.
It is day 22 of their 30-day mining contract, and they have only found one stone that they believe to be a diamond.
Not a diamond.
But with all the equipment running properly and a full day of mining ahead, the crew is optimistic.
Everyone on board is really excited. It's good to see everybody get up with a let's get around attitude. It's a very upbeat situation here today.
Pumping. Good this. The East Island, I feel it.
As the crew continues to mine, Captain Hein gets some troubling news from the local weather service. A warning for all ships to evacuate the area. There's a massive storm headed in from the west.
I think the reason why the weather is bad now is because we're heading to full moon. A week before full moon and a week after full moon, you've got bad weather. That means that we can't work.
Hein contacts a diamond miner at a nearby concession.
So it is strong winds and heavy seas. That's right. And it is 6 hours from now, over? That's affirmative. And we're going to stay here for quite a few days, 5 or 6, so the cruise yours. Right, cool. Right now. All right. Okay, Alan, thanks for that.
The storm is just 5 hours away from the Petrie Hein. In the heart of the storm are 60-knot winds and 30-foot waves. And storms here are known for rogue waves that come from all angles and capsize vessels. To make matters worse, this storm is massive. It's roughly 800 miles across and could last nearly a week. This storm is the first of many that will signal the end of diamond mining season, so this desperate crew can't afford to lose any time. Their chance of finding diamonds is fading. Facing this storm in the Petrie Hind would be especially perilous. The wooden boat is nearly 60 years old, and with a single planked hull, it's not designed to be in those conditions. Captain Hind must decide whether to pull anchor and leave or continue mining and face the storm head on.
Stay here. We look. But don't tell the guys, you know?
Without consulting the American crew, Hind decides to brave the storm.
We need to work this place. We need hours on this place. There will be a little bit of a wind, but that's fine. It's still worth a while because there is diamonds here.
The American crew continues to mine and bag gravel, unaware of the life-threatening decision that's been made for them.
Holy sh**.
Ring the bell, second mate. Ring the bell. Let us go below.
So I look up and we see this storm coming in from the west. It looks pretty bad. The whole time, we're trying to avoid weather like that. I don't know why we're still here. And I'm scared. Sea state reaching 4.8 meters to 4.5 meters. 5 meter seas. That means 10 meters top to bottom. Top of the swell to the bottom of the swell. So from top to bottom, that's 30 feet. Boat's only 100 feet long. I tell you what, if it was up to me, we'd have left a long time ago, long before this happened. I need to go tell John that, Captain Hind's hanging back here in this storm. That's not a good thing. Could have almost 5 meter sea coming. No one told us.
How soon? 2 hours. I need to talk to the captain. I'm angry. If this storm is every bit of what it says it's going to be, Jer and I are very concerned about the safety of the ship and the crew. I should have kept me better informed. What we need to do is get the hell out of here. Hein?
Yes,
Why weren't we told about this storm? Why haven't we left?
that was my decision. It's fine.
It's not fine. This is my crew, and I'm responsible for their livelihood.
We need some mining time.
I understand you want to stay in mine. I do too. But this storm is here now. And we still got to load the hoses. So don't tell me it's fine. We got to get the out of here.
Let's pack up and go home.
Not damn time. I've made a grave mistake. Choosing to be out in this maelstrom. It's just wrong. But now, it's time to batten down the hatches and ride it out. We'll deal with this choice when we get to port. If we get to port.
Okay.
We have to get all this equipment on board quickly.
Back that line!
If we lose those hoses or they get damaged, we have zero chance of finding any diamonds. And the weather's seriously deteriorating.
Yeah, that's well.
Oh, it's getting ugly.
Hey, is he tied off?
Oh, I'm not tied off.
There's a swell coming. Hold on.
Whoa.
Holy sh**.
Okay, slack away.
Nine pipe slack.
Okay. I got him.
Okay, we got it.
Radio, let's go.
Captain Hind's decision to stay in mine produced an extra 400 pounds of diamond-bearing gravel. But now they make the 16-hour journey back to port through the massive storm. And in just a few hours, they will enter the most severe conditions as night falls.
The worst part of it is we're going to have to fight this storm in the dark, in the pitch black, all night long. You can't see the waves coming. You can't see objects in the water that you may need to avoid. You can't see if there's a rock breaking and surf breaking in your path. It's dangerous to subject an old, weak vessel to that kind of pounding. You're risking your life.
The thing I fear most right now is the boat holding up. And we already know it has leaks.
A little water.
Yeah, it is.
Just 2 weeks ago, the belly of the old wooden Petrie Hind was flooded.
Still running out.
Yeah.
And the crew later discovered several bad cracks in the worn-out hull.
I believe there should have been a lot more fixed. I don't want to take a storm in this boat. A wooden boat like this is one plank away from disaster. One plank pops, she'll go down. Captain made a bad decision to put us in that position. It wasn't fair to anybody on the boat. I think Captain Hines is crazy.
One more stop, you're gonna get a hiding. You're gonna get a big hiding.
The Petrie Hine is 10 hours from the nearest port of Saldanha Bay.
Oh my God.
They've just entered a storm that spans over 800 square miles. Reports are trickling in of waves as big as 40 feet high and winds of 60 knots at the storm's center. The crew braces for what lies ahead of them as they push deeper into the weather system.
The reality of this situation is really hitting me now. We're in an old wooden boat. I don't trust the captain, and we're going to have to fight this storm all night in a pitch black. This storm is only building. It's the most disaster ready to strike events that I've ever participated on an ocean.
Attention, all vessels in the area. The South African fishing vessel Capri has been reported missing. There are 4 men aboard. All vessels in the area be on the lookout. I repeat, the South African fishing vessel Capri has been reported missing.
Holy.
Hearing that a fishing vessel has gone missing in our area and people lost in the water, I was absolutely terrified that it could be us as well. I have to do what I can to keep my crew safe and prepare us for what we're in for. Gentlemen, the captain's made in my mind what's a poor decision. He's taken us right into the teeth of this storm. It's getting dark. It's going to be all night and day. I want you to know where your life gear is. I want you not to expose yourselves to the hazards of the sea and the decks. Stay in your bunks. Is your boat lost? 4 men at sea. They're doing search and rescue stuff out there now. It's way south of us, but we're headed right into it. So I want to join that crowd. Let's be ready, be prepared. Hang on for your life. Literally, that's what we're going to have to do.
I'm worried about the boat. If there's a nice skilled seiner or crabber, no problem. But this isn't the most sturdy boat.
Now, going through a storm in the daytime's scary, but night's treacherous. Visibility at night's not near as good as it is in the daytime. I call it the skeleton coast because there's so many teeth hanging out there. The teeth of rocks. You're coming up and down over troughs. You're coming over the waves, under the, you can't see where you're going. You can't see the rocks. You can't see the shoals. You can't see the white waters. It's scary, man.
Tonight is going to be hell. This storm building is crossing my mind that this sunset may be the last one I ever see.
The Petrie Hine enters the center of the brutal storm. With 8 hours to go before reaching port, their only option is to stay in their boats and pray.
I'm not going to stay in this bunk. Put your feet up.
Damn it, this sucks.
Every once in a while, it feels like a boat's coming apart. I don't know what to think.
What's that?
You hear that, Don?
She's making noises that nobody wants to hear, that's for sure.
This old wooden boat can't handle it. The boat's going to come apart, man. I just know it's going to come apart.
I
I'd say we were less than half a chance, less than halfway likely to get home. Make peace with your Lord, pray to God you get to the dock.